Hey, I don't know what happened, but the video stopped recording, so I'm gonna continue from where I left off. So when I got there, I figured, okay, I'll just run to Tom Felton Q&A, and I'll get there and I'll see it. But when I got there, I found out it was over. So I was like, okay, at least I'm going to, even though it's $40, I'm going to get a picture with him, and I'm going to get an autograph. So I had my mind open. And then that was when I was looking like for crazy for that Halloween Town Keyblade, asking everyone, nobody knew where to get it. So then I bought some other cool stuff, which I will show you in another video. All the merch I got on Friday and today, Sunday. But anyway, I was merch buying, and taking pictures of awesome cosplayers. I was dressed as the Cheshire Cat punk version. As you'll see from other videos that I will be posting. So I was just having a great time. Then there was the wand dueling, and that it said in it it's for kids, but I was really hoping that they they make an exception for me since I look like a kid. But these kids, they look pretty damn young. And the ones for all ages was Saturday when I wasn't there. But anyway, they're really good people who dressed up as the characters. There was Bellatrix and Harry and Snape, and there was a Gilderoy Lockhart and a Slytherin woman. I wish there was a Draco Malfoy. I met a girl I know from a friend of mine. She was with a group of people, and one of them was Draco Malfoy. That was maybe the 12-year-old, or no, 11-year-old Draco Malfoy. Very, very great cosplay. Very, very great. And I was lucky enough to get a picture with him, because later, when I scrambled back to get a photo, it was maybe an hour. There was maybe an hour or two left. It had already finished, and I was so upset. But I thought, okay, I'll get an autograph. And I asked if I can pay money to take a picture of him there. So they said I have to ask him. So I figured maybe he'll be nice, and I'll tell him the story, and he'll let me take a picture of him. Anyway, that was after the wand dueling. Let's see. So I went to the dealer's room, I shopped, then I went to the autographing. Already gone. It was an hour early. He had finished, and the staff told me, Tom Felton, he's gonna miss his flight. He has to go. There's no way you can get anything from him. And, as much as I don't want to say this, I'm thinking, diva, to myself. I mean, okay, maybe he was tired, because he did this all weekend, and everything like that. I could understand that. But still, I came specially just to see him, because Draco was my favorite character, and frankly, I have a crush on him. Well, more Draco Malfoy than Tom Felton. But yeah, and someone was nice enough to let me take a picture of their autograph. So yeah. So anyway, I go to the dealer's room again, and then this one panel. This is the only panel. Oh, there's the creeper coral again. It's the spider. I decided to let him live because he's small. Before I tried to kill him, but since he's small, I figured I'd let him live. I mean, he does kill insects. And I do support Spider-Man, so um, I'm gonna put all the merch that I have on the floor on the table so he can't get to them. I got a lot of cool stuff. Yeah, and part of the money that I used was the money I was gonna spend to get a picture with Tom Felton. So that was $40. Good amount of money. And I had left over from Friday. I had left over. So yeah. I better take this upstairs. Okay. We're back. So I only got to go to one panel. I should say I was lucky enough to go to one panel because I missed all the other ones. Like I was doing something else. But there was a Nancy Drew panel, and they showed her in comic books and manga, and they talked about her throughout the years. And Nancy Drew is a huge. You better not go in my butt. You do a. No, that's creepy. Okay, I'm not gonna sit on the floor. I don't want spiders at my ass. We're gonna share this with my guitar. There. Okay, so I was saying, oh right, Nancy Drew. They gave out these little cute things. In the back. So anyway, Nancy Drew. Yeah, so Nancy Drew. I used to love Nancy Drew notebooks when I was a kid, and I used to love Nancy Drew. I have like a million of her books. And it was just so cool to find out who's behind it, and okay, and it was just so cool to see the people behind it, and I found it really funny that there was only one woman, the rest all men. One woman behind it. All men, one woman. So yeah, and they said they were gonna do a signing, but sadly, I missed that because I went to the dealer's room. But I feel like I was really lucky to go to this Nancy Drew event. And like they said they were doing. I better make the tissue box too, so creepy crawler doesn't crawl inside. And when I have a tissue, I get a surprise. So, so yeah, I asked. They said afterwards they're gonna do a signing. So I asked everyone. I didn't know a thing. So yeah. Then sorry, allergies. So also I forgot to tell you guys. There was a thing for the Spider-Man musical. And sadly I missed them performing. I got there when they were doing pictures with kids, and and when they were going to show the new cartoon for Disney. But I thought, okay, I'll watch that on TV, and I'll go to the dealer's room. But yeah, also I met a friend that I knew from another event. I didn't actually meet her at the event, but on Facebook there was an invitation, and I talked to her from there. And she went as female Axel. And speaking of Axel, I saw a good okay Axel. He could have had longer hair. And I saw a million Roxases, and I saw 2 Soras, one Kingdom Hearts 2 Sora, and one something else Sora, and I also saw 2 Rikus, and on Friday, Yeah, I didn't see any Soras or Roxases on Friday. So yeah, so that was my recap. Um, oh yes, the end of the con. Um, so I was just scrambling around looking for um people to take pictures of, and um I actually got some good deals on stuff. Like I asked them, okay, what's the how much is the cheapest you can go for this item? And I got some good deals. And so then I got lost from my friends because I wanted a picture of someone. I told them to wait a second, but I guess they didn't hear me. So it was just really sad, and I tried texting her, but she didn't answer. Then I hung around and I got a bite to eat, but the thing was, uh, my dad was worried, sick, and he called the cops. And actually, my dad told them I got home and everything, but they just, they came to my house just to make sure I was safe. So, yeah. Never have the cops show out my house. And also, um, okay, Dad, I'm gonna finish up. Yeah, it's my bedtime almost, so my dad's telling me to go to bed. But anyway, um, see, I just there was this, I had a great time and everything, but you know, outside of the con in New York City, I kept on asking people to take pictures of me in certain places, and I got a lot of no's. And this made me feel very different, like I was some kind of alien, because I had my little Cheshire cat um, ears and tail and a pink tutu. I Some people took pictures for me, um, and I felt really thankful. But this has never happened to me before, so it just made me feel really sad, and I started to cry eventually, and because I felt lonely, and I was supposed to go here to Comicon. I was supposed to go on a date. Somebody was gonna take me to Comicon, but they never texted me back or anything. Um, so yeah. Then um, on the train, this lady, she sees me crying and she just talks to me and she tells me her experience of her love life, and it kind of makes me feel like I'm gonna be okay. So yeah, this video was very long, and if you watch the whole thing, I will be very impressed, even though I doubt you will watch the whole thing. So yeah, this was my anime recap. I'm sorry, Comic-Con Sunday recap. And yeah, bye.